Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos. On the table, we have the Digital DJ by Sharp. It's an AM/FM digital data receiver, model number DRW-V2. This is review 2.0. Yes, I reviewed this radio back in December, and I feel like it deserves a revisit, so let's check it out. I purchased this radio for a total of $14 off eBay last fall. I was looking for something unique and different, and I found it in this little package. It's cool. Here's the radio. This was built in the 1990s, late 1990s, early 2000s, and what it was meant to do is receive data from your radio stations, and you would get like bulletins, weather, stock quotes, different station ID and information. This was probably before HD radio, before your mobile internet on your phones. So this is kind of neat. It was kind of like almost like a pager, a mobile pager without using the phones and using a radio service instead. So you had to buy this this receiver actually brand new for $200. That's what it was. And the service cost you $50 a month to get that information. So you had to be a high roller, I think, to run around with one of these. So yeah, I got this. And also in my first video, I didn't show, I actually got a cool pair of headphones. Yeah, Digital DJ. These are awesome. Take these to a party and show off. You'd be the only one with it. I don't think they were used. Pretty cool. So yeah, I never showed those. So that's pretty neat. That's what I got for my $14. Yeah. So let's go over the features of the radio. Features. Dimensions first. 4.5 inches across, 2 5/8 of an inch high, and a thickness of 3/4 of an inch. And then for a size comparison, I have Altoids tin. Give you an idea. And then I have, I'm sure I got radios lying around here. CC Pocket. It's kind of an upgrade there, but almost the same size as the Pocket. Maybe just a little thinner. Kind of interesting. All right. So there we go. Now we'll go over features. It has quite a few. Let's go over them. So left-hand side, there's nothing except for a spot for a wrist strap, which is missing. Somebody took it off. I don't know who would do something like that. Front of the radio, right away you see this little square, and that's where the speaker's at. It's a 3/4 inch speaker, probably the size of like a nickel. It's really minimal. Yeah, you don't use the speaker too often, but yeah, it's there, which is cool. Digital DJ in gold, I think that's awesome. Very large LCD, has a graphical display there, which is unfortunate. You can't use it anymore because it doesn't receive the data anymore. But it would have been cool to see data streaming on this. Up on top here, you can see you got a clock there, and you actually have an alarm feature. You can wake up to radio and wake up to a beeper. It's pretty cool. Here we got buttons A, B, C, D, and E. You'd think these would be for presets in the radio, but they don't do that. They're used for navigating the menu, and the menu's pretty intensive. So you use these buttons to enter and up and down, left, right. Very non-intuitive, but once you get the hang of it, it works. Here we have a backlight button, which is pretty cool. I'm going to turn this light off, and it has a really cool blue glow to it. It's that old like Timex watch, indiglo. Yeah, it's pretty neat. At night, that's really nice to look at. Very, very easy on the eyes. So again, we got that. And then here we got your FM data and AM band select button. Typically your FM or AM right now. Tuning up and down, seeking up and down buttons. Setup button that gets you into your menu. Save button doesn't do anything, and I think that was to save the screen. They had something about save screen. So if you saw a stock quote or something pop up and you wanted to capture it, there's memory inside this thing. I didn't know how much, but it does have memory. You hit the save button, it saves that screen so you can refer to it later. I thought that was kind of neat. And a back button, I guess. I haven't used this back button either. So I'm assuming that goes with the save or the data part of this receiver. Okay. Oh, up here, Digital DJ in gold again. I love it. By Sharp. So Sharp made this. FM AM data receiver, DRW-V2. Awesome. Okay, right-hand side, we got some cool stuff here. We got the headphone jack. It says headphones, it says /antenna. So yeah, the antenna is your headphone wire. So there's a mode on the back. I'll show you that. Typical, like, your CC Pocket operates the same way, and so does some of the Sangen radios. Here we have the power button, our volume wheel. Here we have a DC in of 6 volts. Very interesting radio. It operates on 3 volt DC on the batteries. It operates at 6 volts on the adapter. It's just something you don't see every day. All right, so top of the radio, nothing. Bottom of the radio, nothing. I don't think it'll stand on its own. Hey, it does. Holy cow. Never tried that. Okay, cool. On the back here, you'll see the battery compartment, and behind this battery compartment are 2 AAA batteries. I'll avoid opening it up because it's kind of fiddly to close. Here we say avoid data when changing the batteries, turn off the receiver, and replace batteries with 1 minute. So that's for me, it's for the clock feature. If I leave the batteries out for a month or two, my presets are still saved. So there must be an EEPROM chip in there where it's permanently written, which is nice. A reset button there. My ID number I would use if I wanted the service, if it still existed. There's some Fcc warnings here. This here is a flip out stand. So you pull this up. So now you can prop up your radio and be all cool. Like, check it out, dudes. Todderbert's in the house with his digital DJ. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So on here, if you read it, it says data receiver with AM/FM stereo. So that's a big thing for me. I did not say it in my initial video. Stereo, baby. I'm all about stereo. I love it. Headphones on here, like I said, the FM stereo. Oh, I never mentioned it. We talked about the antenna part. The FM stereo sounds amazing on here. It does have a low hiss, but it's very, very small amount, so you barely notice it at low levels. But stereo sounds very nice on here, and it's very pleasing to listen to on AM too. So yeah, it's a good headphone experience. There you go. See, stereo, baby. There's your 2 AAA batteries. We have the DC 6-volt in. We have the let's see, information, Digital DJ Radio Information Services. That website probably doesn't exist anymore. There's a phone number you can call, probably won't answer. Be somebody else. Don't call me anymore. Stop bugging me. Manufactured by Sharp, made in Japan. So yeah, made in Japan quality, really nice. This thing's put together really good. You can tell the build quality is amazing. Over here, we have a 3-position switch. The speaker mode, we have in the middle, if I can get it over here, it's kind of hard to fiddly to hit. In the middle position, it's the headphone mode, and then on all the way over is the hold mode when you have it in your pocket and you don't want to hit the buttons. So you have a lock feature all the way over with the headphones in. For some reason, it won't do that with the speaker mode. But yeah, that works with the headphones. And then middle unlocks it, but has headphones, and then speaker. I'll leave it on speaker right now. There we go. And there's this warning. This I didn't notice before. Do not place any card with a magnetic stripe near this unit. So don't put your credit cards near here. What the heck is this thing putting out? Some RF or what? What the heck is it doing? This is a transmitter too? That's weird. That'd be interesting if this is a transmitter. Did not know that. So yeah, interesting. I don't think there's a strong magnet. It's a little tiny speaker. Interesting. So the snap shut. There we go. Nice lock tight. All right, so saw the screen here. We're going to go ahead and turn the radio on, have some fun. Hit the button here. Some static, yeah. Okay, FM reception report. So we'll talk about that real quick. I went outside with this today, and FM sensitivity was okay to good. It's like 2.5 star, right in the middle. It's average. I got about 4 dozen stations. Some were pretty weak. I had a hard time. I get the stations, but it'd be a hard time keeping them in. And that's due to this FM selectivity, which was just okay, which is like a 2-star rating. So I have a 5-tier system. I mean, my hand in there, 5. I have a fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. So that's the 5. And so this is like a 2.5 star, 2.25 star radio for FM. When the strong stations would come out with the FM stereo, it made a difference. It was awesome. Made me happy. So I still enjoy it for the FM. But it's just not an FM kind of sewers radio. You wouldn't use this to try to dial in every FM station and enjoy each one. You're going to need a better radio for that. But this is just a little gem, something unique and different that people are going to go, what the hell is that? You look all important with this thing. So yeah, that's it for that. I'm trying to think what else. So yeah, stereo sound was good in the locals. Yep. So let's go ahead and we'll plug in and we'll do a little bit of a band scan with this. I'll get my antenna. This is the antenna for the FM. And we'll go ahead and turn it on. Turn it on. Okay. Static. Oh, now we get something. So to tune it, you can press up in steps.
When the fancy strikes you, it's the discipline of Christian life that we are to make.
So that works. And you can also press and hold and seek. Let go.
But I get a lot of encouraging words as well. But can I tell you this? Thank you for
So this radio has presets, which is really nice. So the presets are kind of fun. Let me just lower this down some more. So preset mode is here. I'll show you real quick. hit setup. And in setup, we have save screen. Let me show you up here. Okay, so we have a few things. First of all, you notice these 5 buttons now work. A is left, B is right, center is enter, D is up, E is down. So you navigate by hitting these 2 here. So you got save screen, that must be for that digital mode I told you about. Presets, which is a preset mode, which we'll show you in a second. Bright and dark for the LCD screen for the contrast. Symbols for your receive data mode, which we don't use anymore. ID system, same thing, digital mode, we don't use anymore. Scroll and priority, another thing we don't use anymore. Beep set. So yeah, if you turn it on, every button you hit always beeps, and it's very annoying. Especially when you have headphones on, it beeps in your ear. Yeah, I turn that off. Here we have set date and time. So you do have a calendar on here, which is really cool. Here we have the set alarm and timer, so you can wake up to, let me show you, you can wake up to your radio or alarm at a certain time. So that's cool. Now, oh, here's back. That's what the back button is for the menu. I forgot about that. Yeah, it gets you the back when you're inside one thing. If you don't hit that, you hit this, it goes right back to the radio. Okay, cool. So then we have a calendar, which I want to show you. It's pretty cool. Calendar, I thought was like, okay, it shows the month and the day you're on. See the day flash in there? And it has up and down. I'm like, what's this? And there's the time and everything. So you can actually go to next month or the month before. So it's really powerful for a calendar too. I love it. So yeah, you got this cool little digital calendar. So I'm digging it. So I know little things, right? Okay, so let's go to presets real quick. So I wanted to show you. So we can go up. And it's just getting used to these buttons. And then we'll enter. So now in here you can, manual means frequency mode, if you guys remember that. Preset mode, add stations, delete station. So I added stations already. So I'm not going to show you how to add or delete. It's pretty basic stuff. You get 15 presets on FM, 15 presets on AM. So we're going to go to our preset mode by going down and hitting enter. So now it says my. Does that look familiar? I think Sanjin does that, my, for my favorites. So now we'll go to my presets by hitting tuning.
Using your gift, someone suffers. Let me give you an illustration.
Turn her up.
Maybe you're here and you have the gift of... To do? His point. We drive... By any year, make, or model. Bring your motors...
Okay, one of the slowest songs. Okay.
Woman took 4 for her to regain consciousness. It just goes to show.
So there you go. Yeah, 15 presets on the FM, 15 on AM. I'll show you that. So that's your FM. Actually, no, we'll do an audio test. Radio Todderbert style. So let's go ahead and turn this down. We'll tune on down. You can actually press and hold. Oops, I'm in preset mode. Rookie mistake. You can't press and hold in this mode. Whoops. I went into the digital mode. I'll show you that in a second. So setup to exit the preset mode. This is such a hassle. You got to go in here and you have to go manual. Okay, now we're in frequency mode. So now you can press and hold and get on down to where you need to be. We're going to get to 98.1 and we'll do a Radio Todderbert. So just got to get there. Come on, let me get there. Okay, we'll turn that on and fire this up. So, okay, we actually get music on that. That's to be interesting. Okay. Let this run for a minute or two. Tons of power. Feel the table shaking.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Okay, there we go. You got a nice little audio test on this little guy. Plug that. Okay, let's go to AM band. Turn this off. Let's see here. Okay, so you just select. So in this mode, this DRIS mode, it said real quick right there. You can see what it says. It's kind of cool here. It does show your date and time in the window. So if you need to know the date real quick, you can get into this mode just hitting band select. Otherwise you're not going to be able to really use that mode. Now this is a pretty capable AM receiver, which I'm surprised. So let me go ahead and plug all these transformers over here. And we'll go through the band real quick. And I'll show you how this performs on that. Okay, so it's pretty stormy tonight, so it'll be static. So this is WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. Sweet. Now the antenna is located here, I believe, from what I've noticed. It's not across the top, so if you see me spin like this, there's a reason.
Count number 1. Elvis retired, the batter Manuel Margot. Good start for Chatwood here.
This is 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
5-hour energy. Get back to 100%. For more
720 WGN.
visit 5-hour energy.
So that music there is 740 CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Sweet. This is WSB Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles. WJR Detroit. All that static going on.
Reagan and veterans do have roadwork delays tonight in 65-2. Good traffic and weather together on the 8th every 10 minutes on News Radio 780 and 105.9 FM. Warm, humid tonight.
WCCO Minneapolis. WHAS Louisville, Kentucky. All kinds of lightning, yeah. Mother Nature. KOA Denver, barely making it out. .860 CJBC, Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, that lightning was amazing. Yeah, we had some big storms. WWL, New Orleans. I was getting it earlier. We'll do a revisit on AM. This is really good for locals. Let's go. Yeah, all my locals come in good. Oh, lightning's keeping me from having fun. KDKA. I actually had this about a half hour ago. Get a lot of lightning detector. So we're gonna probably cut this short, but let's just go. You know, since yeah, lightning's pretty rough tonight. What we're gonna do is just go preset mode, enter that, go to my presets, and do the AM preset mode. We'll show you those and call it a day. So here's my 670. Some baseball.
He got hit in the foot or the leg. He's okay. He runs.
So it's got this like pause in between the stations. But you can go quickly through the presets. It's just got to pause before it starts.
Hello, Susie Arioli and her swing bed. He's funny that way. Liz saying she'll never smile again. Yeah, well, I'm sicky, and people are crazy about so many different things. They're crazy about food.
Zoomer. I love Zoomer. Detroit. Local.
The Deputy Attorney General says he briefed President Trump on...
Let's go up to another local. I think we read this one.
So hard. 500 children ages 5 and older with their parents after they were separated at the border. The Dow gained 94 points.
So 1100 WTAM. Cleveland, Ohio. 345 miles. KMOX. St. Louis, Missouri. $15.30. Is our Cincinnati station, I believe. $15.30. WCKY, Cincinnati, excuse me, Ohio, 300 miles. And then KXCL, Waterloo, Iowa. So there you go. Yeah, let's turn that off there. We'll do probably a feature band scan of the AM because it was doing really good for such a small receiver earlier with all these lightning storms and big storms coming through. Definitely was degrading my performance there. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn this off here. Button off. Sweet. Okay, so there it is, the Digital DJ by Sharp. My little hidden gem. Yeah, I featured this in my intro video too. When you go on my my main page and you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, you'll see this radio sitting there and it says hidden gem. This is the hidden gem. Yeah, this is probably one of the coolest little receivers I've ever picked up online for a cheap price. So if you see one of these things, under $20, pick it up. You'll have a lot of fun with it. Like I said, FM stereo works really well. I'm a little happy with that with local stations anyway. Distant stations, not so great. Like I said, it got 2.25 star, 2.5 star. It's just about average on FM when comparing it to most radios. It's not excellent or above average or anything like that, but it does get the job done. It sounds pretty good. I like it. At night, I like the backlight. It's a really cool feature. I love it. It is nice. I'm not sure life expectancy of the two AAA batteries. I mentioned in my other video about an hour a day for 30 days, about 30 hours. I would gather between 20 to 30 hours of regular use will probably get, until those drain, because this is a pretty high drain device, it looks like. So there must be a lot going on in the background, especially with those menu choices and everything. It reminds me of like a little pager, a little bit bigger pager. It's kind of cool. A little speaker, yeah, it gets you by in a pinch. I think what this originally was used for is you plug that DC jack in, you put your stand up, you just watched what streamed in from the radio stations. Is probably what you did. So, yeah, cool. The cool mode going. So if you see one, pick it up. Todderbert says, go for it. Definitely, it's awesome. Yep, my little hidden gem. I love this radio. Keeping it forever. Yeah, and if you're lucky, you'll get the cool matching headphones. Yeah, digital DJ, baby. Yeah. Rock out. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm having fun. So if you're new to the channel and you're like, what the hell is a digital DJ? Who the hell is Todderbert? Well, find out and subscribe real quick. Hit it fast before it goes away. Limited time deal only. Craziness setting in. Yeah, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, ring the gong, and make sure you get notified of future videos by me. I put one out every evening. Yes, every evening, a new radio or a revisit or a versus or a in the loop or a kit build or Or FM DXing, yeah, that was a fun one. Or how to improve your reception on your radios. That's a good one too. So top 5, top 10s, stuff like that. I do a lot of those. And then comment, use the section below to comment. You guys love to type and chat and say, hey, what's up, Todderbert? Tell what you think about this receiver, DRW-V2 DJ Digital by Sharp. Hidden gem. I love it. So much fun. So guys, thanks for watching. Till next episode, goodbye.